have city landscapes that look like this. All right? And what you see here is that on the one hand, there's some people that is living just like anybody here is living, like in a first world country to call it somehow. There's also a great deal of the population that is living like this. And when you see that, you get the feeling there is something wrong. There's something strange. But what is it? All right? You also get the feeling, well, I think these people live less good than the people over there. But the big question is really, what makes the difference? Is it the fact that the houses of these people here are not that tall and red? No, it's not, right? So what makes these people different than the people here is the fact that they are not, they don't have the possibility to enjoy of the goods and services we are all used to having. For example, many cases they are not connected to the electric grid, so they cannot make use of any electrical energy. Some cases they don't have proper access to clean water, which is a big problem. I mean, they are getting also ill because of that. There's no proper health care, which is a major issue as well. And in some cases, there's even a lack to food. Well, besides that, there are other not that basic needs that in many cases they do not enjoy. Like, for example, education, or very needs that we are used to enjoying, like transporting ourselves to another place in a proper way, or having goods to make our life easier, all right? So when we see this, what we really can conclude is that the problem that the people in those red houses have is that they are not connected. They are not connected to the system, whatever the system really means, all right? So the system in the terms of healthcare, system in the terms of services like electricity or water, system in terms of getting a stable job. So they are not connected to the system. And these people are termed usually as the base of the pyramid. And there are different definitions. I like defining them as the people that are not connected to the system, but some other more strict definitions define them as the people that live with a purchasing power of less than $2 a day. All right? And although these people are usually poor and they live in their extreme conditions and they have to struggle every day to see how are they going to make ends meet, what you also see is that they can be very creative and they can find also their own ways to solve their problems. This is a picture taken, for example, in Venezuela, where I come from. It's very interesting to see how a group of rural BoP people took the initiative to buy a bus and then transport it to a remote location using a very creative means, such that they could offer there the service of transporting tourists, and by doing that, well, gain some money. So these people can be very creative as well. Before I continue, I would like to show you a video with an interesting story about a guy in India that was very creative as well, and that put a lot of energy to transforming that creativeness into something that would be worth for communities there.
The male person, I'm asking a question. Have you ever touched a sanitary pad in your life? You just check.
ஒரு அரை மணி நேரம் தான் வாங்க, ஒன்றும் பயப்படவே வேண்டாம் வாங்க. நம்மளுடைய ஆரோக்கியம் நிறைய பெண்களுக்கு தெரியாது. இல்லைங்க பாட்டி, நீங்க தான் முக்கியமா தேவை. உங்க பேத்திக்கு இனிமேல் வரக்கூடிய பெண்களுக்கு நீங்க தான் சொல்லணும்.